You can take a trip to the moon this weekend with Neil Armstrong in First
Planning on
Man.
taking some of her jewelry to the moon, Buzz?
Sure. What fella wouldn't want to give his wife bragging rights?
Neil, will you take anything?
If I had a choice, I'd take more fuel.
First Man chronicles the trials and many errors made in sending the first man on the moon. It captures a snapshot of Neil Armstrong, played by Ryan Gosling, as he enters the space program. He's a stern, stoic father, reeling from the death of his young daughter while obsessively training to go into space. Gosling plays Armstrong with all of the stone-faced seriousness that he brought to other roles like Drive and Blade Runner 2049. So it's more of a credit to Claire Foy, who plays Janet Armstrong, his wife, so that she brings so much life and emotion to her role as she watches her husband go on a potentially deadly mission. And that's where the movie shines. While its shots of outer space and the score that accompanies it are beautiful, it works best when it goes into the nuts and bolts about the first U.S. mission to the moon. The cinematography is as grainy as it would be in the late 60s without ever looking fake. The movie is claustrophobic, intense, and janky as the audience is strapped in with Armstrong on some tight spaces on the inside of rockets and space training machines where many of his colleagues have either passed out or died. Directed by La La Land director Damien Chazelle, this isn't a worship of Armstrong or the space program. And some may find that a problem that we really don't get to know a whole lot about what's going on beyond the surface with the first man on the moon. That didn't bother me too much as I was wrapped up in this magnificent story with impeccable cinematography and editing. This is definitely one that you want to check out in a big theater with great sound. I give First Man 4 stars out of 5. To those that are a little bit averse to shakiness, you will want to take a Dramamine before this because it gets super shaky in parts. To read all about what's playing in St. Joseph, check out St. Joe Live in Thursdays in the St. Joseph News Press or go online to stjoelive.com. And you can join Justin Peacock and I next week as we review the 2018 sequel to Halloween. Until then, we'll be live at the movies. See you later.